Hello, my lovely friends, and welcome to Transform Today with me, Paula. I'm genuinely excited to share this meditation with you because it's emerged so naturally from the work that I've been doing this week. So, as you know, I am coaching out here in the Blue Zones, particularly doing my soul alignment method, and also just gearing up some people to get ready for the teacher training in October, which is happening the 2nd to 4th, the 3 days in person, which might be something you're interested in. And it's where we bring together the very best of modern neuroscience with timeless spiritual wisdom, and we call it Soul Meets Science. So this week, something really fascinating keeps appearing, and last week, in this last few weeks, different clients, different ages, different stories, different challenges, yet beneath almost every conversation was the same quiet question, not always spoken, but it was where we came to. And often it was completely unconscious, but simply it was, is it safe? Sometimes it showed up as perfectionism or people pleasing or the fear of speaking up. Sometimes it was difficulty in receiving love. Sometimes it was procrastinating and not taking steps. And it was interesting, not being able to receive love, success, or abundance. On the surface, they look completely different. Yet underneath it, I was getting this, yep, the nervous system was asking exactly the same thing. Am I safe in different ways? And it reminded me how beautifully intelligent we really are, because nothing inside us is ever broken. I mean, I don't even like saying that if I'm honest, but we have all of that conditioning that sometimes has worked against us. If you think about the conditioned mind as the S with the little self, the ego personality, and then there's the big soul self, which of course knows that you're unlimited, boundless, perfect, whole and complete, made from one spiritual, beautiful movement as a spiritual being here. So we're not trying to become someone else when we look at this. We're simply allowing the fear to soften so it can remember love again. Because perhaps fear is not quite the opposite of love. Perhaps fear is simply love wearing armor. And I quite like this idea. So today we're gently going to remove the armor, not by force, but by creating enough safety that it is no longer needed. So, when you're ready, let's just dive straight in because I'm sure you're going to love this. Okay. So, finding a comfortable position. You might like to think about this as moving from fear to freedom, from survival to soul. And just breathing in, and you can allow your eyes to close gently and just simply notice that you have arrived, nothing to achieve, nowhere else to be, just this moment. And take one breath, slow in through the nose, and sigh it gently away. And again, just sighing it gently away, breathing in and letting go. And one more time, a slow, nourishing breath, allowing your whole body to know there is nothing it needs to do for these next few moments. Only receive. And one of the things I love about bringing soul and science together is they both point us toward the same truth from different directions. Science tells us that deep within the brain sits the structure called the amygdala, about the size of an almond. Its only job is to keep us safe. It isn't interested in your purpose, your dreams, your potential. It asks one question again and again and again: am I safe? Every experience you've ever had, every disappointment, criticism, heartbreak, or frightening moment has been lovingly stored so that your nervous system can recognize danger more quickly next time. So your body has never been working against you. Just take a moment to let that sink in. It's always been tirelessly working for you, always trying to protect the precious life. And yet, there comes a moment when protection becomes our limitation, when survival becomes so familiar that we forget there is another way to live. A life with an open heart, a life where we feel safe enough to love and to create, to receive, and to fully express who we came here to be. And so today we're simply reminding our nervous system that in this moment it is safe. And just imagine all around you a beautiful sphere of warm golden light. It's not a wall, it's not a barrier, more like a gentle embrace of loving awareness. And this light just surrounds you completely. Above you, below you, in front, behind, to either side. And each breath you take just makes it a little brighter, a little warmer. And simply allow yourself to feel safe, held, supported. The light is asking nothing of you. It doesn't need you to be wiser, more spiritual, more successful, more healed. It simply welcomes you exactly as you are. Here. Your nervous system can begin to rest. Your body remembers it doesn't have to stay on high alert. Here, every part of you is welcome. Take another slow breath, allowing yourself to settle into this beautiful space. And together we'll explore the 5 gentle questions we look at in my soul alignment method. Questions that most of us carry without ever realizing. There's no one right answer, but simply notice what your own body recognizes and trust what arises. And if nothing arises, that's perfect too. So let's think about these gateways of safety. The first, is it safe to be? For success, relationships, purpose, there is something even more fundamental. Is it safe simply to exist? And many of us grew up in homes where life felt unpredictable. Perhaps there was conflict, criticism. Perhaps someone was emotionally unavailable. Perhaps you had to be the sensible one, or the quiet one, or the peacemaker. Without anyone meaning to, your nervous system quietly learned, life is unpredictable. I'd better stay alert. And perhaps that's why resting can sometimes feel uncomfortable. Why silence can sometimes feel unsettling. While just as life begins flowing beautifully, a part of you is waiting for something to go wrong. And maybe you've noticed yourself feeling guilty when you stop, always needing to be productive, always carrying responsibility, always preparing for the next problem, even when none exists. If any of that feels familiar, know that this isn't a flaw. It's simply a younger version of you, still trying to keep you safe. So now imagine that younger version of yourself standing gently before you. No need to change them, simply notice them. Perhaps they're tired, they're watchful, perhaps they've been carrying far more than any child ever should. And very gently kneel beside them, look into their eyes and simply whisper, "You don't have to carry this anymore. It's safe to rest. It's safe to breathe. It's safe to be." And allow those words to settle, not into your thinking mind, but into your body, into your breath, into your heart. And the second gateway, the big question is, it's safe to be me, to be fully yourself, to make mistakes, to disappoint people occasionally, to say no, to say yes, to express your gifts, to laugh loudly, to cheer loudly, to cry openly, to have different opinions, to live your life your own way. And many of us learned that love felt conditional. We need to be good. Don't make a fuss. Get it right. Don't upset someone or anyone. And slowly, without even noticing, we began performing rather than simply being. Perhaps you've spent years trying to earn your belonging badge instead of realizing you already belong. Perhaps you've hidden parts of yourself because they once felt too much or not enough. And maybe you've become incredibly capable, always helping everyone else, yet secretly wondering, if people really knew me, would I still be loved? And just take another slow breath. Notice where these words land in your body. And once again, just imagine yourself at an age that feels appropriate. And this time, just see that younger self removing one small mask, maybe the mask of perfection, the mask of pleasing, the mask of needing everyone to approve, and watch them gently place it on the ground. And as they do, see their face become softer, brighter, freer, and walk toward them, wrap them in the warmest embrace, and gently whisper, "You never had to earn love. You never had to become someone else. You were always enough. It is safe to be exactly who you are." And feel these words just traveling through every cell, every atom of your being, like warm sunlight melting winter frost. No effort. Simply remembering. And we're just breathing into the rhythm of the heart, nothing to change, nothing to force, just noticing the beautiful intelligence that has been beating your heart since you were born, without needing to remember, without needing to try. Even when we forget, even when fear can get louder than love, life never stops flowing. So let's look at the third gateway. Is it safe to desire? And you know, when we're children, desire is completely natural. It's natural at any age. We reach, we wonder, we imagine. We create stories about who we might become. We dream without limitation. Yet somewhere along the way, many of us receive messages that quietly taught us to make ourselves smaller. You can't always have what you want. Money doesn't grow on trees. Don't be greedy. There are people far worse off than you. And of course, gratitude is a beautiful quality. Compassion is a beautiful quality. But sometimes, without meaning to, we confuse gratitude with shrinking. We begin apologizing for wanting more joy, love, health, freedom, abundance, as though desire itself is somehow selfish. Yet perhaps desire is something altogether different. Perhaps desire is one of the ways life expresses itself through you. The acorn desires to become the oak. The rose naturally opens toward the morning sun. The river longs for the ocean. There is no guilt in nature, only expression. And perhaps your deepest desires are not random. Perhaps they're invitations, the universe discovering another possibility through you. And just take a slow breath and imagine now holding one dream in your hand. It doesn't matter whether it is about your health, your work, your relationships, your purpose, or simply feeling more peaceful. See it resting gently in the palms of your hands, and notice any thoughts that arise, any hesitation, any embarrassment, any voices that say, "Who do you think you are?" Simply smile at the voice. Thank it for trying to protect you, and let it drift away like a cloud moving across a wide blue sky. And bring your attention back to your heart and quietly whisper, "It's safe to dream, it's safe to want, it's safe to honor the desires life has placed within me." And take another breath, just allowing for that possibility to settle completely into every cell and every atom of your body, of your being. Okay, and our next safety is it safe to ask for what I desire or act upon it? And sometimes knowing what we want isn't the difficult part. Taking the first step, perhaps because somewhere action became associated with risk, with failure, with judgment, with disappointment. Maybe you had an idea quietly waiting inside. A book, a business, a conversation, a new beginning, a relationship, a healthier way of living. And yet every time you move toward it, something pulls you back. Maybe you overthink, you wait, you prepare a little longer. You look for certainty before taking the first step. Yet life has never asked us for certainty, only willingness. And imagine standing on a beautiful woodland path now. Ahead of you, the path curves gently out of sight. You cannot see the whole journey, only the next few steps. And perhaps that is exactly how life has always worked. One step, then another, one conversation, a decision, an act of courage. Notice your younger self standing beside you once more. This time they are holding your hand, not because they need rescuing, but because they simply want assurance, and you can just smile at them. We're walking together now. You don't have to know the whole journey. You only need to take the next lovely step with me. It's safe to move forward. And notice your body softening. Notice your feet becoming steady. Notice quiet confidence beginning to grow. Not because every question needs to be answered, but because your heart is just feeling a little braver. And then the fifth, safety. Perhaps the deepest question of all. Is it safe to receive? And imagine for a moment that everything you've been hoping for finally arrives. The opportunity, the relationship, the healing, abundance, recognition. How does your body respond? Can you receive it? Or does something inside become a little uncomfortable? Many of us learn without ever realizing that receiving came with conditions. Look what we've done for you. You owe us. Don't get above yourself. Don't be too successful. Don't go and shine too brightly now. You'll make everyone else dim. And perhaps success meant losing connection. Perhaps being visible felt unsafe. Perhaps receiving love felt unfamiliar. And so without consciously choosing, we learn to hold life at arm's length. Not because we didn't want it, but because our nervous system wasn't yet convinced it was safe. And just take another beautiful breath. And you can imagine you're just by a calm lake now. The surface is completely still. Golden morning light dancing across the water. A gentle breeze begins to move toward you, not bringing anything from outside, simply revealing what was already here, and you notice your hands. Perhaps they've been clenched for a long time. Slowly, without forcing, allow your fingers to soften, allow your palms to open. Nothing dramatic, just simply open. Receiving is often quiet, it's not chasing or grasping. And just whisper to yourself, it's safe to receive, it's safe to be supported, it's safe to be loved, it's safe to allow goodness into my life. And feel those words just traveling into every part of your body, especially anywhere that still feels uncertain, and allow your whole nervous system just to hear them. It's safe to relax. And you notice something extraordinary now. Every one of these 5 questions belong to the conditioned mind, to the beautiful protective self that learnt how to survive. Is it safe? Am I enough? Will I lose love? Will I be rejected? Will I belong? These are deeply human questions that deserve compassion and tenderness. And today we honor them, because every one of them begins as an act of love. Every fear we've carried was simply a younger version of you doing everything it could to protect your heart. So take a long, slow breath. Imagine gathering every fear you've ever carried, not pushing them away, not trying to conquer them, simply gathering them, like children who have become lost one by one, and invite them into the warm embrace of your heart. And through your heart, you just feel that love lighting, and it's as though your heart has become a beautiful home, and there is room for every part, every uncertain part, every courageous part, every joyful part. No part is excluded. Because love welcomes, includes, and remembers. And just let each fear or little worry that arises just be welcomed. Notice something beautiful beginning to happen. The armor is softening, the tension is melting, and your fear is remembering it's a call to love, and there is a deeper presence here now. The wise presence of love, the quieter presence of love, a loving awareness that has been with you through every chapter of your life, and you're letting love transform. And love has been with your beautiful heart as it stood every day, in every way, in every situation. And it's as though you've arrived at the edge of a great doorway. Behind you, the familiar landscape of the survival. Ahead of you, something vast and peaceful, something that has always been here, waiting patiently. And you just take a breath. And in your own time, you gently cross the threshold, not to somewhere new, but into deeper remembering of who you truly are. And there's nowhere to go, nothing to become. Your mind has become quieter, the body softer, the breath deeper. And one of the beautiful things that spiritual traditions have been pointing toward for thousands of years is there are not two lives, a spiritual and a human life. There is only one life, one living universe, one infinite intelligence, continually expressing itself in countless beautiful forms. The stars, the oceans, the forests, the birds singing at dawn, the mountains, the rivers, every child, flower, heartbeat and breath. There is one great living intelligence, and you are not separate from it. You are one unique and beautiful expression of it. And the same intelligence that grows forests, turns tiny acorns into mighty oak trees, opens flowers every spring, moves the tide with the moon, and beats your heart while you sleep, is the very same intelligence expressing itself through you. You're not outside of it, hoping life will choose you. Life is living itself through you. The universe is not somewhere else. It is breathing through your lungs, seeing through your eyes, loving through your heart, creating through your gifts, learning through your experiences. And simply allow yourself to receive the possibility, not as an idea, but as an experience felt. Imagine now a warm golden light descending from above, flowing through the vastness of the cosmos, past countless stars, past galaxies, through infinite space, until it reaches the crown of your head. And it enters like liquid sunlight, soft, gentle, loving. And at exactly the same time, feel the strength of the earth beneath you, steady, ancient and patient. And imagine roots gently growing up from the soles of your feet, traveling down through the floor, deep into the rich soil, through layers of rock, toward the very heart of the earth, and the earth welcomes you without judgment, without condition. You belong here, and feel her quiet strength rising to meet you like a warm emerald light, moving upwards through your root, your feet, your legs, your body, up to the heart, and above the golden light descends into the heart, and the earth rises, and they meet in your heart. Your heart becomes the beautiful meeting place between heaven and earth, between the infinite and the beautiful human self, and rest here for a few moments. You can simply begin to remember who you truly are, just resting, receiving, allowing your awareness to expand beyond your body. Imagine your breathing becoming the breathing of the whole earth, the ocean breathing, the forests breathing, the mountains breathing, every living creature breathing. There is no separation. One rhythm, one life, one unfolding. And notice that every tree around the world draws nourishment from the same earth. Every wave belongs to the same ocean. Every ray of sunlight comes from the same sun. And every one of us, despite our wonderfully unique lives, belong to the same great one mystery. And perhaps this is what oneness truly means, not losing yourself, but remembering that you have never been separate. You are a unique expression of one infinite life, just as every wave has its own shape, yet never leaves the ocean. So imagine yourself standing in a beautiful garden at dawn. Before you is a single rosebud, its petals still gently folded. It's not rushing, it's not comparing itself with the other flowers around. It isn't wondering whether it deserves the sunlight. It simply waits. And as the warmth of the morning sun gently touches its petals, it begins to open naturally and gracefully, without effort, without striving or forcing. One petal, then another, until eventually its full beauty is received. And perhaps awakening is just that. Not becoming someone new, but allowing yourself to unfold into all that you have always carried within you. No rushing and comparing and chasing, but in opening up to life, not enforcing abundance, but becoming available to receive it. And the infinite possibilities of this living universe have always been here. like the sunlight waiting for the rose. And as your nervous system softens, your heart naturally opens. And as your heart opens, your gifts naturally emerge. And as your gifts emerge, life flows through you and to you with greater ease. You're allowing yourself to move with it now. Let's take a beautiful, beautiful breath and just be with your soul. Your soul has recognized something today. And over the coming hours, the coming days, perhaps remembering will continue to unfold quietly like the rose without effort or pressure. Simply responding to the warmth of love. And as we begin to close this meditation, maybe you'd like to place one hand on your heart, the other on your lower abdomen, and just feel the rise and the fall of your breathing, the steadiness of your beautiful body, and the quiet presence within you. And just simply and silently repeat, I am safe. I'm safe to be myself. I'm safe to honor the desires placed in my heart. I'm safe to take the loving next step. I'm safe to receive all life brings to express through me. I belong in this beautiful, beautiful universe. I am one unique expression of intelligent life. Love is my true, just my true nature. And let's take another deep breath, just being graciously cherishing this precious body, remarkable mind, beautiful heart, and the extraordinary adventure we call life. And just give yourself that little bit of time just to be grateful for everything you already have now. And give thanks for this one beautiful, unified field of love. And when you're ready, you can gently begin to maybe just roll your shoulders, wriggle your fingers and toes, bringing a little movement back into the body and just feeling that wonderful peace. And you can carry it with you into your conversations, into every act of kindness, every dream. And may you walk gently on this earth today and let the wisdom that lives within you express through you day by day, like the rose turning naturally toward the morning sun. Allow the fullness of life to express itself through the one and only person who it ever can, you. Take your part in this lovely cosmic dance. And thank you so much for sharing this sacred time with me. Until the next time, really take care of yourself. Know that love is your nature, love is your essence. Little by little, breath by breath, may you remember the fullness of who you are and allow life to live beautifully through you. So today, transform today by remembering who you truly are. I love you and thanks for spending time with me.